too.
From just above here on over
it's
here
completely
to
wrong. Well,
I
it
guess
says
it's
come
San
over here to
Fran.
do this, and it's not fucking
really
there.
Oakland. I
You
mean,
got to
it's
open up the
technically right between
F5
the center of them.
and look at where the actual
Yeah.
points
Anyways,
are in order
the
to
hell with
figure it
this.
out.
Time to finish this trip.
Well, because
it's been on my save game now for
fertilizer here. It's on the other side though.
About
it's
a week.
on the other side of where the pallet is.
So
yeah, and then seed
we're gonna work on it.
If you buy, it depends on how you're doing it. If you're in the AR truck,
so
it's over where the fertilizer is. If you use the AR truck to go get seed and fertilizer from the store, and you bring it back, it's over on the fertilizer side where the fertilizer container is. There's 2 boxes there.
Boy, that's a damn tight turn.
To unload there. But if you go to unload seed out of your seeder, it's on the opposite side all the way up at the front.
Yeah. And fertilizer and seed are separated when you go to, because I usually just pull my seeder over there and fill them up. And I'll do this, I have to do the seed first, and I got to pull up so I can go ahead and do fertilizer.
Yeah, it's all.
That fucking irks me is the goddamn greenhouse. All those fucking lights sitting there, like you can't even get a semi to bring in pallets.
But I've got the flu, and I got fired today at work, so this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna
what grows there at
start a new job next week.
At the greenhouse.
Gonna be in better shape, financially at least. I'll be gone from home more than I want to be, but for $64,000 a year, I'll take it. At 29 years old, I will take $64,000 a year base salary. I mean, it could be a lot worse. I could be struggling to find a job, but you know, I've just got a good reputation as an electrician that, you know, I get to have options if I lose one job. I've got another one to go to already, which is honestly such a huge blessing and not something I ever expected to have at the age of 29. So, you know, my daddy gave me a good career as an electrician. He started me when I was 13, and
somebody
you know,
modded one.
I've been doing it ever since.
Like
I was working for
used to do
a solar company in Atlanta
where you've got
for the last year. Since July, I went to work for Radiant Solar in Atlanta, and you know, I've had some family health issues arise this year between my 2-year-old and my dad. My dad had 11 heart attacks less than a month ago, and I needed time off for that.
That'd be awesome.
And I used vacation time for it, but they used that time that I took off for my dad's heart attack, they used that against me for unexcused absences, even with vacation time. And they voided out the vacation time on my time cards for the year because I went back through ADP and looked at it, and they voided all those out. So, okay. Truck just died. But anyways, they voided out all my time from that this year when I had to go with help my dad get relocated back up to North Georgia after having his heart attacks down in Gulfport, Mississippi.
Didn't hear you.
I said, is everybody playing hooky today?
No, just don't.
And
I'm hard at work. What are you talking about, man?
And doing that, they're using that to fire me. So whatever. They want to be stupid and play games like that, and then cool, kosher, whatever. They want to be a shitty company, get shitty reviews.
Maybe when I get
do what Hannah Solar did. By all means, do it.
I'm supposed to have a consultation with
family first, always.
About what?
Career and job behind that. The way you need to be is God, family, work, and then play. So they left me in the hole about $1,000 negative right now, and they still owe me
I gotta figure
3
out when I wanna
checks,
let 'em
which
back at me.
will bring me out of the negative
Well,
and out of the red.
I've heard YouTube
So
has representatives for people.
we shall see how that goes and everything. So, but right now I'm gonna
It's the
enjoy a
fact that
week
I don't
off
have any
since I don't have the
juggies
money
in
to
there
go
doing
start the new job
jumping
yet.
jacks that
So
they want to know
this is what I'm
why.
doing. I'm finishing a load in ATS that I started a week and a half ago down in Arizona, and now I'm going up here to between LA and Oxnard, I think is what it was. But well, I'll check again. Or no, it was San Fran and Oakland. That's what it was. San Fran and Oakland. So, you know, whatever. All they're doing is giving me time to play for the week. I'll take the time to play. I don't care.
That's all right. YouTube, after I've been doing it for about a year and I already had,
You know,
15,000
they called me yesterday and said,
subscribers,
hey, we need you to come to the office today. And
tell me
I've
to
been
grow
battling
my channel and everything.
the flu
So I
all
signed up for it. It
weekend,
was free.
and
You didn't have to pay for it.
this is the thanks I
Dude,
get
it was
for
the
it.
basics
So,
of fucking how to do YouTube.
you know,
and like,
whatever.
how do you add monetization
I get to the
your
damn
channel?
office and they hand me a termination
Fuck,
notice, didn't
the
hand me my
hell?
paychecks.
Why did y'all invite me to
So,
this shit?
and they said they'd email me some
Yeah, it's been
information
popping
later
up for me
about
left
it.
and right, tips
And
this and that and whatever.
I'm still
and,
waiting on that
Class,
email.
and it's like, okay, well, I'm going to take that class.
So-
and I take that class, and I feel like I just got suckered into
We'll
taking
see how
some BS that I didn't need.
we'll see how this
Sometimes
all
you're-
turns out for me.
Yeah, at some point. Now, if you'd like to get further in your YouTube career, contact us, and for $59.95, we'll bring you to a symposium where we'll give you even more bullshit you already know.
I wish the 3-stage Jake brakes actually work properly in this game. I mean, as you can see right here on the dash of this truck, that you got an on-off, and then you've got low, medium, and high on your Jake. Well, that's my switch on for the Jake, and then I have to select it back down to nothing for it to go away. Like right there, that's Jake brake on. That's low, medium, and high, and back down to medium. But, you know, I guess they don't think about the people that have actually trying to set this thing up as an actual simulator. But
oh, you'd be impressed though if I told you where it was painted.
it's not horrible
Yes.
for a video game from a company that's been around for ages doing this crap.
That was painted in my driveway.
Anywho, I'm just gonna finish this damn load and shut the hell up while my son sits over there and plays, because after I finish this load I've got to set him up a Gmail account.
That's all just
That way when he's watching YouTube videos on his tablet,
dude, I went to,
that it doesn't turn my YouTube capabilities off on
and I went
this.
to Harbor Freight and picked up some of their canvas drop cloths, and I made a spray booth out of them.
Because right now he's trying to watch a YouTube video, and because I'm streaming, he cannot watch YouTube. So I've got to fix that. But
sprayed it in the driveway.
Anywho,
Where's that rowdy rebel?
I'm almost here.
I'm right here. What's up?
You just being quiet.
I'm working.
You still
And I've just been
been talked into a tough truck challenge on spin tires.
One day we will.
This shit's no fun in spin tires unless you can get 8 people involved.
Exactly. That's why I was like, if we could get 2 competitions going at the same time. To
Well,
just sit
that's
there
my
and
brother-in-law
get something I
trying
don't
to
think
call
could be
me.
live streamed. I
Or
think
no,
it would
not
have
my
to be
brother-in-law,
recorded.
my stepbrother. I've already told him. I told him when I got fired this morning. He works in the industry as well.
Nice to have a 42 12.
and he was upset about it.
Well, 8
That
would
I
be
done got
perfect
fired
because
from this
the
company
game can't handle that much.
because of me being a good person
Too
and
bad the
doing what
guys at
family's
OV aren't
supposed
such
to do
douchebags.
and take care of each other. It's bullshit to get fired from your job for that, and it should be fucking illegal.
I think that's.
But then again, you know, we are talking about fucking corporate
Oh,
America
those guys
now,
are complete
so
douchebags, dude. The fact that the reason you're stuck with that shitty ass camera system they have is because they didn't make enough money on their. They didn't get enough pledge support on their Kickstarter campaign,
shit.
so they
This is
refused to
gonna
update the camera.
suck.
Biggest part of the damn problem is they're Russian. Hell, Russians they finally took over Armored Warfare, which was a modern, up-to-date version of World of Tanks and War Thunder. Not quite as simulated as War Thunder, but problem with all the damn tanks.
So this load, I'm gonna go up here, and I'm gonna go up here.
Russian beats everything.
I'm actually gonna do
they
this
have some
instead.
kind of program or file in the game that basically
I'm gonna check
bricks
this.
everyone's game, and they release an update to turn it off?
Yeah, that's because the guy who the coder, the master coder on the whole thing, Pavel wasn't getting paid, so Pavel put a Trojan horse in there that it was a time bomb that basically when it got to that point, if he hadn't gotten
Which
paid,
way do they want this trailer?
it
Do they
bricked
want it
everybody's
backed
game,
in here,
and it did, and it fucked everybody
or
over.
do they want it
and
pulled
of course,
in?
OV came back with a press release
Not
and said,
sure.
"Oh, that wasn't the real story," but it was the real story.
We shall find out. Because I'm about to back this bitch in this hole.
It's a good game. It just needs it needs some love.
It needs better developers who give a shit about the community that they're taking money from. And instead of fixing the problems that are in the game, they just said, oh, fuck it, we're going to console.
No, they need to get rid of all their damn paper tanks, too. 90% of the tanks in World of Tanks are tanks that never made it off the drawing board, and 50% of those are ones that never made it off of a frickin' napkin. The other thing that ruined it for me was
That's a light pole.
When they started flooding the damn game with all the damn auto loaders.
That's how it is with War Thunder. Like, they made the German tanks so fucking paper.
Alright,
It's like,
fuck this.
like so
My
thin.
track IR screwed up,
It's
so
like
this is
you're
how I'm
driving
doing
around
it.
a paper mache tank.
I'm gonna use trailer brakes to turn this bitch.
Well, where they finally took over Armored Warfare, it's gone to hell too.
That ain't gonna
they
work
were
either.
on the right track until Russia got a hold of it. But Armored Warfare, where everything Armored
Just gonna
Warfare,
have to use the
it
sidewalk.
takes off from where like World of Tanks and War Thunder leave off. So you start out with your Tier 1 tanks in Armored Warfare would be the equivalent of Tier 10 tanks in the other games. And one of the big things that they were trying to work on real hard was getting larger maps in for the more modernized vehicles. And when the Russians took over, they shot that in the ass, and they're downsizing all the size of the maps and stuff.
There's a fence there.
The US server on it is completely, it's dead. You go in there and you'll be lucky if you can find 5 people to play a PvE match.
Yeah, so Square Bell storage doesn't work quite like I thought it would. You can only store a certain number of bales then.
I had a musician post his fucking video on one of my comments. Some rapper. Delete. Yeah, luckily that went to spam, and I'm like, yeah, I don't.
Oh, I get that shit all the time. That, and I get the same person always on every single video. Great video if you ever need music. Look us up here at this website.
Oh, I get that TSS that likes the video all the time.
I never did that shit when I was making dubstep. I just kept it to myself. I didn't fucking you know, advertise it left and right. I was just like, hey, you know, I used a loop, check it out, and that was it.
Oh, dude, my boss is gonna be so pissed when he comes into work today. We took his truck and we put it behind every single vehicle in our garage, so he's got to move 4 vehicles to get his truck out.
Huh. You know what my bosses think about shit like? I think, that was funny. Let's see how they laugh when I put their paychecks 4 weeks behind everything else.
It's
He's
only
got a sense
been,
of
you know,
humor. And plus, we washed his truck for him,
probably
so
almost
that's the
a
only reason
year
why I got
since
put
I've
back in
actually
the garage.
delivered to this location. So,
That's some funny shit, boys. Best firing I ever heard. Also, it was also a dickhead move, but it's the best firing I've ever heard. Was boss called this guy in the office and he's like, Mr. York, you like your paycheck, right? You like your paycheck a lot. And he's like, yes, sir. I love my paycheck. You got some time coming off, right? You like your time off too, don't you? He's like, yeah, I like my time off too. He's like, good. Here's your paycheck. You're fired.
That's a good one.
There was times where, like, I came close to getting fired, but 95% of the time, I just fucking left because I couldn't deal with half the bullshit I dealt with at the mortar factories and other factory shit.
apparently that's how it needed to be unloaded.
It was a good job, but
I got lucky.
bosses, the
I
supervisors,
got
the coworkers
lucky.
were assholes.
Yeah, well, apparently I had damage on it. I guess from, yeah. Oh, I don't give a shit.
I can say I've never been